Hey, you're an idiot.
All rise, and that includes you, Delania. It is time for We Got a Case, and it is Middleton Thursday, I see. I love
Yes, it is. By all calendars I see in front of me, it is exactly that. We're going to join our good friend, Judge Jeffrey Middleton, and he's going to take us down a path of, well, just a little bit of crazy, a little bit of insubordination, and just a little bit of what is that?
Nice. Let's jump into it.
Turn the record on.
Let's turn the record on. I love it.
Turn the radio on. Oh, look how happy she was to see
Good morning, Miss Furo.
Did she just get a
Good morning,
dono? Or?
Middleton.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's like something in the middle of it.
All right, I'll try to speak up. Also with us is Mr. Keith Stickley, the Chief Public Defender.
And Steve's
You
here.
got two things going, or actually three things going on.
Stickley got a filter on?
I can't. It's okay. Never mind. I see it now.
Are you saying he's got a glow
How
about
do I
him
look?
today?
You look good.
All right, good, thanks.
She thinks so too.
Stickley looks like a robot.
You look nice. You look nice.
Okay. Well, let's
Still got it, Judge.
We got several
That's
things
awkward.
we got to talk about. Let's start with the older case first.
Wintergreen.
Okay.
There's actually three cases we need to address.
Yep, they told me that yesterday.
21.
Good.
1797.
She's chatty today, huh?
Slightly.
She praying again.
Got to pray just to make
That
it
was
to
an
that.
aggravated assault. Aggravated assault and contributing to delinquency of a child. You were on a payment plan and you were supposed to do the anger management
Oh, wow, look at that tan.
program.
I got one of those too.
There was a probation violation arraignment in November of 2022 and you didn't show up.
Yeah.
Looks
That's
good.
very true.
And then we haven't seen you since. You got arrested last night. You've also got some traffic cases. So
Can I
let
say
me
something?
get in that 1797.
Okay.
How did you come to get arrested last night?
See, I was in the hospital. That's crazy because I was in the hospital because I'm a diabetic now. So I had an infection in my brain and the police came up here and he didn't arrest me. And this was like a month ago. So I've been in the hospital for like 3 weeks.
Is it possible that she was eating raw? What is it? Bear meat? Did you the people that had died from the was it the brain-eating worms or whatever that they were eating bear meat, like raw?
Raw bear meat? I
Raw
mean,
bear meat. They went in raw, sweet tea. They went in raw. When do we got a case? Court Watch Channel.
maybe, just maybe, she had, I don't know, bear stew, bear
Chili.
bear something, bear chili at a gathering.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, we don't hear that defense very often, so we'll let that one.
But when you hear it, man, it's just so good. Like bear meat.
Well, give me just a minute.
Okay.
I gotta fill this thing out.
Okay.
Check your arms while we're look for worms.
Find a scab to pick or something. What is it? Ozempic? Maybe Stickley's on the Ozempic, and that's why he's got that.
That's maybe they'll come up with something better. I don't trust that one. Come up with a safer one. I'll try it.
Said she's breaking out. You got
Maybe
the
it's-
hives, do you?
Maybe it's her brain.
So what hospital were you in?
I was in Three Rivers. But since Three Rivers don't have the stuff for your brain and stuff to like the MRI and all that, whatever, they sent me to Borges. So I have an infection in my brain because I had a sty in my eye and I got diabetes. So you know when you got diabetes, it's harder to fight off. So it went to my brain. And I'm just getting out the hospital not too long ago. But the police, I was leaving from there and he stopped me. Three Rivers did, but they let me go. I don't know how or why, because they knew I had warrants and I let them know my name and everything. He was like, just get it taken care of. So I live in Constantine now because I went and got my own house and everything, got everything together for me and my kids. Because when you seen me the last time, I was living with my mom.
Yes.
And with my kids. I don't live with my mom no more. I got my own place and everything. So, he seen me.
It could be,
before
but
and
it's a
stopped
town.
me,
I mean,
and he never gave me a ticket or anything. So yesterday because usually he gives me a
Well,
warning.
let's talk about that. There was a bench warrant for your failing to appear and it actually expired. And then you got stopped in April for an accident and some other charges, and you should have actually been arrested then.
One to twin double D's. Don't forget about the sty in your eye and the infection in your brain as well.
If we've not learned anything here today, a sty in the eye will put you in the hospital if you got the diabetes.
Right.
But they didn't. So how did they arrested you last night in Constantine?
I didn't get in the accident in April. They tried to try me that. Somebody was driving my car and got in an accident and ran.
We'll get to that one
Casey, thank you for the $2 late fee.
in a minute.
Did you eat bear meat?
But so I'm just trying to figure out how you ended up in jail this morning. And I'm also concerned that you've been AWOL for a couple of years.
Yes. Okay. You know I don't lie to you, right? So yesterday I was going to pick up my son. Yes, I was. I was going to pick up my son from school, and the same officer who gave me a warning to get insurance on my truck, he was like, okay, he stopped me. He was like, well, did you get any insurance? I said, nope.
All right,
So
what
he asked me for my
town?
name.
What town was this in?
Constantine.
Okay, all right.
He asked for my name. I gave it to him. No problem. And
I'd like many of you have said in the chat, she says it with confidence, and she just said that whole thing just the same way as she said the other stuff about the sty in the eye and the brain. So
So look here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never lied to you, have I? We've never done that before. But hey, I told the truth. I said that's me. No insurance, no nothing. I like raw bear meat.
she was straightforward about it.
he was like, okay. He was like,
Well, you
have
also
a-
don't have a license.
Yeah.
So
I don't.
that's a problem too. But so did you get another ticket last night?
Last night he said he wasn't gonna give me anything. He just said I would have to. I think he did give me a ticket. He didn't give it to me. But then yesterday when he was talking to me, he said I just looked in the he looked in the.
Did you see that, Double L? As soon as I put that up, she started going like this. I'm telling you, this girl's like in tune with us. Leather and Lashes, thank you. Great to see you.
$1 bills, y'all.
You call that the computer? He said I just got a traffic ticket on May 22nd. I'm like, no, I did not. I didn't get in trouble May 22nd.
Well,
He
all
said
right,
that
they filed it.
was too.
All right, well, let's back up. You failed to appear on your probation violation arraignment.
And you know, Middleton, I had kept in touch with my probation officer and I told her why I wasn't able to go to anger management. I told her I didn't have the funds, I didn't have a car, I was living with my mom, and I was the only one in there to watch my kids.
Well, I'm gonna show a plea of not guilty.
I did keep in touch with her all the way up until December and before November. I definitely did, and I always told
Well,
her
this
why.
warrant was out for a couple of years and nobody served it. I'm gonna appoint an attorney. Your original attorney, Jordan Harden, is not on the contract anymore.
Damn it, Jordan.
Attorney, and set a probation violation hearing.
Okay.
Owe me some jail in that case.
Sure is. She should start a
We'll work that
YouTube.
out. Now, the new ticket,
People love that.
let's look at this one. They
Okay.
allege you were in an accident on April 16th.
I was not there.
All right, let me look
Wasn't
at
there.
that one.
Yeah, I was not there.
24881.
Her car just gets loose, Creed, like the lady with the stuck accelerator.
All
was-
right,
it was
I wasn't
stuck
there
to
either,
the-
so let's see
stuck
what I
to
can
the engine,
discern
right?
here.
Right. I'm a great driver, Your Honor. I never hit nobody.
They can't
You
even
got
say this.
a formal complaint filed by,
Here's that story really quick. So it was 9 family members who were infected with a parasite after eating bear meat. Bear meat kebabs
Gross.
out in South Dakota. Can you imagine? They attended a 2022 family gathering. Oh, my
The
God.
gathering of the juggalos.
Good God.
Officer Nathan Ritchie of the Three Rivers Police Department, that you were driving a 2007 Chevy Suburban on Broadway Street
He did not see
and you didn't have any insurance. Count 2, failed to stop at the scene of a property damage accident.
me. Yeah.
Count 3, open container in a vehicle. Count 4, no valid license, unlawful use or an unlawful license plate. Let's see what I can tell.
Will you guys don't wash these windows?
I contacted Tim Miller, passenger.
I like she's on the deny.
Empty.
Oh, yeah. Quick to be defensive.
Suburban. I would never be caught in a 2007 Suburban. You know that thing.
Well, that one is a little, it is a little iffy. You're not there.
It was
They
not me.
identified,
Well,
okay, all right. You
It was
said
not me.
that like
Dustin.
shade,
I'm not gonna lie
shade.
to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
It wasn't me. All right, in file 248881.
The shaggy defense.
SM on a show.
The classic.
Not guilty.
That definitely was not me.
If it wasn't you, then you know who it was.
Yes,
So
sir, I
you
do.
can-
And I told
Yes.
them that they need to
Or no.
turn themselves in. They actually are not from here. They're from Chicago. And when that happened, they did plead, they left the scene, and actually I think my mom told them who it was. I'm not for sure, but they just did, so.
All right, I'm gonna appoint an attorney and set attorney pretrial for July 12th.
I know who did it. They from Chi-Town. They have a YouTube channel. They got a little tipsy in my 2007 Suburban.
21197 SM.
I think I've seen her before.
Now, you've also got an old truancy case that you were
What is that?
supposed to
She just went to school.
not sending your kids to school.
Oh,
I send my kids to school every day, so that's
This
kind
is
of
from
great.
2019.
Oh,
You got fines that you were supposed to pay.
oh.
I'm a good mom now.
Well, you got 4 kids,
I got 6 kids.
6 kids. Well, how many were with David?
3, the ones that's the younger ones.
Okay.
The 3 younger ones right now. Yeah. And the 2 older ones is with my other children's father, but David took care of them too. So they don't know anybody but David. So all of them know David.
She's had 2 more kids since
They call
2019.
her his dad, yeah. So I'm the only living one. When you talk about David, I get emotional every time you talk about him, so I don't like talking about him.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you emotional, but it was
Okay.
terrible what happened. But
I'm guessing David's dead.
I'm guessing
All right.
David's not with us.
I don't even know about that one. But the question is what I would do regarding bond. You're in jail. You got kids to take care of,
And I'm
and
doing
you
good.
got medical problems.
I'm doing really good. I'm trying to tell you, I'm doing good.
Let's blame it on him.
Everything.
Well, are you working anywhere?
Yeah, iceberg and Sturgis, third shift. So when I was going to get my babies yesterday, I had slept over to 3:18 and I was supposed to be there at 3 o'clock. So that's why he stopped and I was getting gas.
All
And
right. Where do you work in Sturgis?
it's iceberg. It's a temp agency though. And I just left doing that. What do you call that?
Yes, in my head, about 6 different shades of shit yesterday. I've done nothing but, if you guys see me picking at my head, it's just giant pieces of skin coming off, almost like it's Elmer's glue. Just so you know, it's not meth. It's Elmer's
Allegedly.
glue.
Oh, it's in Constantine. I just stopped doing that. If we start in May, the end of May. We ended in the end of May. I can't get it right to you.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
my
Nah.
all right.
But iceberg is one I
You
ain't
can say,
even been at
"Hey."
4 days.
Well, one underlying problem in this, you don't have a valid driver's license and you're driving all over the place.
I'm not driving the Sturgis. I'm telling you that honestly. I'm not driving the Sturgis. I go with my friend Maria. She lives in White Pigeon in those trailer parks.
All right, very good. Well, I'm gonna set a bond of $1,000 PR in
Okay.
the PV case. And I'm gonna set a $1,000 PR in the accident case. They've got some issues with that. She
That's
says,
not fair. I promise you I wasn't there.
It's 2 days of sun out of the races.
somebody was
Double
there
up.
with your car, but that doesn't mean it
And
was
I
you.
can tell you that it was not me though.
For real.
It was not me.
It wasn't me. I'm even smart. He did, Pseudo.
All right. Well, the Constantine officer didn't give you a ticket. I figured he had enough problems. You're driving around with no license and no insurance and. All right. We gotta take care of this PV. That was a serious case. That was an assault on that girl. Your daughter was there and you didn't do the things you were supposed to do. So there's probably gonna be some jail
I did.
if you're convicted of the probation violation.
You know what's
Regarding this-
crazy is Middleton? Not to cut you off, but that girl that you're talking about, she like one of my best friends now.
She is?
Do you know that? Yes.
Oh, yeah,
That's the
she
crazy
did that
part.
screwy robbery over in the store in
Yeah,
Sturgis.
And guess what? The girl that you're talking about right now that we was going to the case with over Charles, she's pregnant for him, and I don't have nothing to do with him.
Pregnant
she's
for
cool with
him?
me now. I'm like, we're cool.
I'm pregnant for you. That sounds like a song now.
Look, I'm gonna say this. She has got quite this. I mean, everything is an amazing story tied to it. Like her DV case that's old and needs to be taken care of.
Yes.
Hey, we're best friends now. Sounds like they were fighting over Charles, maybe.
Charles,
perhaps.
yeah, it's a new player.
Now Charles has done. He likes it. He likes more things raw than just his bear meat.
For real, we are. We're introducing new characters. There's, pretty soon somebody's gonna bust through the door, and we're gonna be introduced to a new one there.
Like this.
All right, well, that's good. It's another case of two women fighting over a man that wasn't worth fighting about.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
you're gonna get out of jail, Miss Furlow. I got a lawyer for you on each case, but I'm not telling you you're out of the woods because you're gonna have to
I know.
figure out the old probation, but
Court appointed.
kids need you there. I don't
Yeah.
know why. You didn't go anywhere. You didn't run. You just quit showing up. So,
Just started
All right.
doing
Take
better in my
this
life for them, and now I got to get this taken care of. And I was glad. Actually, I was honestly, when I came here yesterday, I wasn't sad or nothing. I said I'm ready to get this taken care of. My kids got to go to fairs. They got meetings and I can't run from no police. And I was
Affairs, not like county fairs, right? Is that what she said? It sounded like she said, my kids got, do they like to ride rides, Your Honor? They like deep fried Oreos. I don't know what to tell you.
There's a carnival in town, Creed.
That's right. They got fairs to go to.
Yep.
going to the fair. The police seen me.
all right,
So I
well, we'll
wasn't
get,
really
you're
running.
right.
Did she just, wait a minute. Did she just say that she went to a fair and the police seen me?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Wait, fair. Please see me.
That's what she said, no?
I like that now she's blaming the police for not arresting her. Look,
Yeah.
they saw me. They could have got me.
I was in public taking my kids to do the thing that they love the most.
I was hiding out in plain sight.
This needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Furlow, I'll be seeing you, but you're gonna get out on a bond here later this morning.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Middleton.
Oh, look, she got JAMA bottoms
All
on.
right, you're good
Damn,
to go.
she didn't even
People
say she
call
was
me
at Walmart
Middleton,
when she got arrested.
and she didn't mean any offense. I was at Home Depot yesterday, and some guy's like, "How's it going, Middleton?" That's just what I'm known by in some of the community in Three Rivers.
Shaggy isn't a reference I expected, by the way.
What's that?
I said Shaggy is not a reference I expected from you, to be honest.
It went over. It went over.
She didn't get it.
Boy, anyway,
He's right.
I've
Have a
known her for a
wonderful-
long time. She needs to get her life in order a little bit.
No shit.
Have a wonderful weekend, Judge.
No, it's
All
not
right,
hers.
thank
They
you,
would have
too. And
given her
Miss
that.
Furlow gets out of jail. All right, we're
No,
gonna stop
They
this.
probably just said she already had pajama bottoms on when they arrested her and probably just let her keep them
Good
on.
morning. We're back for a very brief
Martha.
probation violation hearing where the defendant isn't here. We will have a later sentence.
He's got that look.
He's got the look.
Roxette.
No. Show me ramen in my book.
Nice
My body
color.
jamming.
Purple.
Body's like a
This
slug.
Wearing
is
purple.
a probation
Wearing purple.
violation.
You got the
in the name
look.
of Brody Jack
Prince.
Johnson. The file number is
Prince.
232142.
Isn't there a Roxette?
Mr. Johnson was put on probation on a domestic violence second offense charge.
Yes.
The look, right? Yeah, the look.
60 days of jail time was deferred. Daniel Frazine was assigned to supervise this probation, and he's been very frustrated because Mr. Johnson has done essentially nothing. So Daniel filed a probation violation petition, which states, Mr. Johnson has failed to report on a monthly basis, failed to pay fines and costs, failed to abstain from the use of drugs and alcohol, failed to participate in treatment.
Oh,
So
geez.
it's been a total failure from
He didn't show up.
last December. Daniel has been in contact with Mr. Johnson's brother, but no contact from him. Daniel filed this petition in April. It was set for a hearing this morning. The defendant has failed to appear. Daniel, any other contact with Mr. Johnson?
No. Tried several times, never been able to reach him.
Do we know where he is?
No, last I knew he was living at a house his brother was he owned, and I don't know if he was renting him or just live there gratis, but sounds like his brother.
They lived there with Grotto?
Business and is helping his brother out who's a little bit challenged mentally. And he says he has a lot of friends that take advantage of him, and he basically loses his phone all the time, and he's not real good with appointments, his brother said, which is pretty much indicative of how his probation went.
I'm gonna do a bench warrant, no bond. See judge,
Hi, Eileen.
Hello.
no 48-hour hold.
Thank you.
Allegedly, his sister and girlfriend called saying that he was had assaulted them. I, of course, referred them to the police department and said,
What?
they need to make a report. And if they did make a report, to let me know the report number or the officer's name, and I would get the report, and I haven't heard back from either one.
Well, this was an assaultive offense. It was a second offense. There was jail time deferred. He's done none of what he's supposed to do. I don't think he ever kept an appointment with Pivotal. So we need to get a hold of him. But there's some substance here, and I'm not sure where he is or what he's doing. But if anybody knows Brody Johnson, there is a bench warrant for his arrest.
Breaking the fourth wall.
And we need to get him in here and either get an admission of the probation violation or have a hearing. And address this, because right now we're not accomplishing a thing. All right, Daniel, thank you. That completes this record. We'll be back at 10:30 on a
Next.
Good
Ugh.
morning, Mr. Oliver. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
It's the ugliest.
Here with your
Woman.
lawyer, Mr. Truck. You just move this here and
Yeah, I've seen him a little bit ago.
all right, he's
Your
quite
Honor, for the
handsome.
court's benefit, Miss Oliver goes by Grace.
Oh, Grace, all right. Grace Oliver, also formerly known as Michael Scott Oliver. Do you prefer Grace?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Through criminalization process.
All right. Very good.
Oh,
This is an
Change your
old
name from Michael Scott. What a great name.
500 FY.
oh,
She's getting some work done.
Yeah, and I goofed up.
Oh, she's gonna make an ugly woman.
she does have a smoker's voice. You're right.
Smoker's body too.
It's alleged that you received a concealed stolen property worth more than $1,000. That's a felony, the way it's charged, punishable by up to 5 years imprisonment.
True, Sally.
All right, this had to do with a motor vehicle.
Yes, sir. I
Prosecutor Josh Robert is here, and he has agreed to dismiss the felony charge for a plea to receiving concealing property over 200, but less than 1,000, which is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. Is that correct, Mr. Robert?
That is correct.
Hmm?
Can an ugly woman make a good-looking man, or can a ugly man make a good-looking, beautiful woman? You gotta kind of be beautiful one way or the other, right? There's no changing
The
that.
allegation is that
Just saying.
you took
You're-
this guy's truck.
You're a hot dude. You're a hot chick, right?
You're a hot chick.
Yeah, I borrowed it, but I had it longer than I was supposed to.
Yeah, you borrowed it and you kept it for like 6 months or something.
Oh, that's
It was a 90 GMC Sierra. So
I wish it was a
You-
Suburban.
a 90. It's still running.
borrow this truck from this guy in Ohio and then just drive it to Michigan and stay up here with it.
It is, Steve.
I borrowed it from the guy I was working for to come up here. I've been trying to unseal my adoption records when I originally came up here. And I had it longer than I was supposed to, yes, sir, which I should have, but things kind of got bad for me when I came up here with the whole adoption thing.
Well, you try your best, I guess.
All right. Well, it was reported stolen quite a long time before they actually got you with it.
Can't be.
December of December 2nd, and they found you on January 2nd of 2020. Now, that was a long time ago. It's 4 years ago. You had some other cases here do you have anything else pending, Mr. Oliver? Do you have any other cases pending? Grace?
No,
Mr. Robert, did the truck get
Me?
returned 4 years ago?
Surely they didn't pay insurance through that whole time, right? Registration.
6 months. I mean, would you even report that being missing? 1990.
Grace Oliver, did anyone threaten you to get you to plead to this charge
no, sir.
or promise you anything?
No, sir.
Do you understand that if you do plead to this charge, you'll be giving up your
Hey,
right to
now.
have a trial in front of a
All yours, Chris.
jury, and there will be no trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
If you had a trial, you'd have the right to be represented by an attorney. Mr. Truckee, if you're representing you, could also.
I didn't
hire an
see it,
attorney
boss. I'm
your own
sorry.
choosing if you wished. If you had a trial. Yep. All right. If you have a right.
New around here, boss.
You have a right to have a trial in front of a judge or jury. At that trial, you'd have a right to testify on your own behalf, but you don't have to, because you have a right not to testify. And if you did not wish to testify, the judge or jury cannot hold your silence against you.
That's
You
crazy.
have a right to have any of the witnesses for or against you subpoenaed to come to court so they could be questioned under oath. And you would have the right to be presumed innocent if and unless the state was able to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. And if you chose not to testify, the judge or jury could not use your silence against you. So you told me you took this guy's truck and you kept it longer than you were supposed to, and it got returned. Let's see how long you've been in jail.
Since the 3rd of this month.
It's been a while, Your Honor. I came in as a man.
How did you come to get arrested?
I was actually walking down the road on a property that had no trespassing sign. And that's when the officer stopped me and then 3 other people from Keystone Shelter. I was out smoking weed because I'm dealing with a lot of pain and did from injury back in December. And that he asked me if I had a problem showing my ID, and I said no. And I sat there and talked to him. I was told him I was getting ready to start a job the following day. And
But you were.
And I just went with him, just resolve it.
I was going to tell him I was starting a job the next day, and they didn't give me a chance.
Robert, what's your
Paper mill.
position?
Well, if they've been in jail that long, this case is old. I'm not looking for any additional jail time.
Mr. Truckee, what would you like me to know?
Well, yeah, this case is 4 years old, and Miss Oliver has been staying at Keystone.
He did that on
and working
He did that on purpose. No, don't be a dick, Truckee.
I don't know. He's probably just looking down at his paper. He's halfway paying attention.
Lisa Yanatelli from the jail. She's provided some reports. I would just like the court to know that Miss Oliver's been housed alone the whole time because of the gender issues at the jail. So
Oh, well, that answers your question.
So by themselves, is that what we're hearing?
I guess so. So it's almost like you're in solitary, just because.
Which is that's even worse than being
yeah, I would imagine so.
G-pop.
18 days is
Especially when we're dealing with like a county jail. It's not, it's
really, I imagine, felt like 18 days.
All right.
yeah, doing time. If it's solitary, almost should like be double time. You know what I mean?
Double or triple or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to order 18 days.
Why do we have
Credit
such an echo?
18 days. I'm going to waive the fine.
Something new every
I'm going to
day.
order a $75 crime victims' rights fee and a $50 state minimum fee. That's
Now pitching for the Yankees,
I'm going to waive the attorney fee.
Scott Oliver.
Just do the whole show this way.
Jail. I'm not going to chase you around for this. So you'll get out.
Echo.
You have $125. If
Yes.
not, you're gonna have to do 2 more days, and then you can
no.
get out. Hopefully, they still have a bed for you at Keystone.
Stone.
I might have to go to the shelter account too, but I don't have no funds, so.
I would note, Your Honor, that Miss Yanatelli is up. She has provided an email that Keystone was holding until the 21st, hopeful of a good outcome. So,
All right, well, he may get out today. Okay. Ms. Oliver, good luck to you. This old case is resolved. You don't have it hanging over your head anymore.
Fib.
She's got a lot that's not on her plate anymore. Look, we make a lot of jokes and things. So I'm sure she's going through a lot, but that's one less thing she has to worry about is that beautiful 1990. I don't remember what they said it was. A Ford Tempo. I don't know what it was.
I don't. GMC Sierra, I believe it was.
Was that what it was? Okay.
I might be wrong, but
I will dock you a day's pay. for napping on the job.
That's right. You're in the negatives now, love. In the negatives. Always good spend some more time with Middleton. I don't think he likes to be called that, by the way. Dude, notice how he had said that.
Yeah.
in
Sees
some-
people at Home Depot and they say, "How's it going, Middleton?"
Middleton.
He's got to have some enemies in that town, right? It's such a small town. He's got to have enemies all over, laying in wait.
By the way, the amount of T-shirts that I saw this weekend at the NASCAR race of the small town. Remember the song that was like, oh my God, the amount of T-shirts though was quite surprising. The It Wasn't Me Express, Sweet Tea, thank you, and you were first. Wonder Twin Double D's, Casey, and shall I say the reappearance of Leather and Lashes, Double L.
That's right. It's ladies only tonight on the It Wasn't Me Express. Make sure you check your girl card at the door. Tip your waitresses. Remember, they're working for you, not for us. DJ Chaos is next. Get ready for the Carolina crash down.
Which one was it? The one that I sent over to you, maybe? Or did we already have that? Or the one, oh God, you just went very blurry. The ghost, ladies and gentlemen, is transitioning himself. Yeah, the one where the guy was driving. And
Yeah. That's all. It's everywhere.
I wonder, I figured it was if it popped up where I saw it.
So, yeah, it's on our channels. So check it out. Also, a very important case you need to watch. We don't cover too many murders, but we got a murder case coming at you 3 p.m. Eastern, right here. Creed and Mikey. And if you're over on We Got a Case, hey, you got some new stuff coming your way as well. Top of the hour, we're going to check in with Creed. He's out there at the Kia in Jacksonville.
Oh, no,
CBS
News.
I've hot, delicious Papa John's pizza.
Top of the hour, CBS News around here, damn it.
Make sure stop by and get some of that delicious pie he's handing out. Absolutely free, thanks to our good friends over at Kia.
And get it before Robbie comes through and grabs every sticker, every box of pizza.
Creed's out there with a whole box of stickers.
That's right.
That's it. Just stickers.
Oh,
no
don't
shirts.
forget. You remember that nice plastic roll of, the Rock 105 logo? Don't use any of the new one off of that. You use the ones that you've already used. They may be crinkled up like this T-shirt that Creed has, and all stretched out like this T-shirt.
Stretch it across that little table we got.
That's right.
And, tape it down real good.
That's right. Try to borrow the tape because tape's expensive.
But yeah, murder, very serious case coming up at 3 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it. It is truly a head scratcher, and also sad. It's kind of sad. Just letting you know. All right, kids, you want you stay safe, stay hard, stay tuned, because thank you, Kaylee. You never know what we'll do next. Bye for now.
The shirt came from the back of the closet. It stinks.
Was there a dead possum in the back of your closet?
I don't know. There might be
What's that
something in
matter?
it. I have to go look.
Please excuse this shirt. It's from the back of the closet. My dead girl.